Employalty. Hey, this is a book review by Jason Hewlett about Joe Mull's book, Employalty. This is such a cool book, and I love this word. What's so interesting is that Joe was on a podcast, as he shares this in the story here, that he was on a podcast and they asked him to kind of sum up how you get people to be committed as employees, and with employers trying to figure that out as well, because how to ignite commitment and keep top talent in the new age of work, it's tricky right now. Joe couldn't summarize it in a word or a sentence, and eventually he came up with this book and this word. Employalty does not just mean, a lot of people think it means employee loyalty, but that's not it. He says it's employer loyalty and humanity, all mixed into one word. I love that. Joe Mull is a fascinating character, my friend. If you don't know who he is, I saw him speak in front of thousands of speakers a year ago, and it was incredible. He took some major risks, and he brought one of his children on stage as well, and they did one of the best performances I've ever seen. This guy is a superstar already as a speaker. I can only imagine him bringing this topic of employalty to a company who's sitting there with people thinking, man, I wish that was my company, because he gives some incredible examples. One of my favorites was on, let's see, page 111 here. It's in the chapter called Flexibility, which, you know, lots of things are happening right now in business. He even says it on a very cool way. He says, is your company a departure organization or a destination workplace? Those are good words. Departure organization or destination workplace. With flexibility, he talks about this company, Trover Health System in Madisonville, Kentucky. It's an HVAC team, 8-man team, and that's it. And the guy stands up, the leader stands up in front of him and says, hey, I know you guys, we have a lot of different places you could work. You could get paid more. You could have a, you know, you could have a different life for sure. I can't give you more money. But he says, what I can give you is more time. And these guys were not expecting him to say this. He said, how would you like total freedom to decide when you work, how long you work, and when you don't work? How would you like to be able to schedule around other things outside of work, like family time, whenever you want? How would you like to be able to pick up side work for extra money with local contractors anytime you can? The way I see it, I have to have 100% of this work done by the last day of every month. And then he outlines how. He's going to illustrate for them what employalty really is. How he gives them the opportunity to prove to themselves that they can self-manage, that they can, through flexibility, still meet the metrics and the needs that they have without him having to be over their shoulders micromanaging. Joe Mull has packed this book with great stories, research, concepts, ideas that you can implement immediately into your business, into keeping the best people there. And of course, you don't just want to, you know, think about, oh, I hope we can get some good talent. It says employalty is rooted in the idea that people generally do a great job when they believe they have a great job. I agree. This book is 5 stars. Joe Mull is a superstar. Great author, amazing speaker. Get him for your conference, buy this book, and you're going to want to buy this for everybody in your association or your corporation. I hope you enjoyed that review. I sure enjoyed the book, and I'm going to keep referencing it for a long time. Congrats to Joe.